You can go to a carnival, you can go to a music concert, you can go to a museum.
Kegel is showing us around one of the hottest worlds in the metaverse right now, called Decentraland. So hot, his company recently dropped nearly $2.5 million on a piece of land here. Another hot world in the metaverse? The Sandbox, where Janine Yorio's company that invests and develops virtual real estate just spent more than $4 million on a parcel of virtual land. That transaction breaking records.
The Sandbox is probably the second most popular blockchain metaverse today.
Her company sold 100 virtual private islands last year for $15,000 each.
Today they're selling for about $300,000 each, which coincidentally is exactly the same as the average home price in America.
That's insane. So we're supposed to pay tens of thousands of dollars and at some point hundreds of thousands of dollars for a home in Sims world. Sims used to be like a $10 computer game, I thought. I never played it, something like that. I didn't like it then, but apparently now it's reality. You know, you live in and you're actually in the virtual reality. I have the Oculus system and I sat into the living room and stuff and I get bored after 10 minutes. Again, I don't want to be the old guy that sits back and gets lost. I understand that technology and society is moving forward. I'm just gonna kind of only dip my toe in. I don't feel like really diving. Just want to spend comes to things like this. Now, by the way, it's not always just about being in that position in your own house. It's also about hanging out with certain folks, like they mentioned Justin Bieber, but there's celebrities that you want to kick it with. Let's watch.
Here in the Sandbox, this piece of land with Snoop Dogg's face on it is owned by the rapper. He's building a virtual mansion on it. And talk about location. Someone just paid $450 grand to be his neighbor.
I think it absolutely matters who your neighbor is. That's kind of true of almost anything, right? It's like a club and you want to be around people that share similar interests.
Man, this lady is selling hard, right? She's like, I mean, I think everyone wants to be next to Snoop Dogg. I think in fact, the next guy should pay $500,000 for the plot next to Snoop Dogg. By the way, if Snoop is building this mansion, virtual mansion, and you want to live next to him, just like social media, he might not really always be there. Maybe he'll have his assistant be the one that's building the house and hang out and talk about smoking blunts with you. We don't really know, but either way it goes. We have, the point is that social media account managers always happen for celebrities and people who don't have the time or really care to do it. Now, if you think that I'm the only skeptic here, I'm the only old man who's hating on this, I got professors behind my back. Watch this guy.
I would not put money into this that I didn't care about losing. I certainly wouldn't. If it continues the way it's going, it is most likely going to be a bubble. You're buying something that isn't tied to reality. It doesn't make a lot of sense, except it may satisfy somebody's desire to participate in some gaming activity.
What that professor at University of Arizona State University, what he doesn't get, let's jump down to this second graphic number 2, you guys, because this is who's gonna catch on with this. Just hope that there's enough money flowing around in this group to do so. The problem is that a lot of people have is that there are generations that have a difficult time attributing value to things that are digital. That you can't hold and don't have weight, is what Kugel said. The younger generation has no issue with it. Like with NFTs, blockchain technology allows for something to be digital, irreplaceable, and scarce. You can hold it, store it, display it, and sell it. That's where we're going. So people, there's the NFT debate, and there's people talking about, hey, I have this NFTs and they're selling it for this much and that much. This is along those same lines. And folks who are buying into that could be buying into this. So they're not looking out for the old man or you old guy professor who said this is a waste of money. They're looking to invest in folks who see it as a big deal.